Hello everyone. So I have to make this quick because I have class starting in about 30 minutes. So my most recent request is for me to do whatever I want. So, in lieu of that, I was chatting with a friend and we were getting really heated over about K-pop related stuff and injustice and things like that. So I present to you for today's video 17 hard to swallow K-pop pills. Hi, quick mini disclaimer, I'm running on 0 hours of sleep and I'm having medical issues right now with my muscles, so yeah, sorry if I sound a little wired or pressed. Number 1, stop infantilizing idols. If you don't know what this means, it means treating someone like a child even when they're not, to the point where it is weird or obsessive. Especially if that person, or in this case the idol, has stated that they are not a child and they do not like to be treated this way, it's a good sign that you should stop. Number 2, stop sexualizing underage idols. Doesn't matter how attractive they are. If they are a minor and you are an adult, even if you are the same age as them, do not sexualize them. That's inappropriate. Number 3, cultural appropriation part 1. If it is not your culture, then you have no say in the matter. If it is not your culture being offended, it is none of your business. You have no right to tell people whose culture is being appropriated that it's not a big deal or it's just a hairstyle, because you don't understand the ties that those things might have to that person's culture. Number 4, cultural appropriation part 2. Hold your faves accountable. It is stupid to attack one person for something that one of your favorites is doing just because you don't like them, but then completely ignoring the fact that your fave did that as well. Cultural appropriation of any sort is not okay. Number 5, it is okay to like an artist but dislike their company. You don't have to like both the artist and the company. You could even like the company and not the artist. Number 6, stop getting so butthurt over the fact that idols fall in love with other people that aren't you. You're never going to marry them. Just let them be happy, okay? Number 7, don't hate on an idol's lack of talent in something they specifically do not specialize in. For example, if they are a dancer and were trained to be a dancer, but do not have a very good singing or rapping voice, that is not their fault. You shouldn't shame them for that because they didn't specifically get training in that field. Number 8, idols are human too. Don't scrutinize them over small or unavoidable mistakes that they may make. Number 9, respect other people's opinions. If someone does not like or dislike something that you like, don't trash them for it. Everyone is entitled to their own views and own opinions, especially when it comes to music. Number 10, don't expect your idols to be happy all the time. It's okay for them to show emotions. It's okay for them to be angry or to be sad or to feel other emotions as well. Like I said earlier, they're human too, just like you. Oftentimes, idols will put up a facade or a persona to portray to the media and public that can greatly differ from who they actually are as a person, and this can be a good or a bad thing. There are absolutely no requirements to being a fan. Being a fan can mean as much or as little as you want it to mean to you, and you are still valid regardless. If someone tells you, oh, you're not a fan because you don't buy their albums, you're not a fan because you don't know X, Y, and Z songs, oh, you're not a fan because you can't tell them apart or you don't know their names, That's just gatekeeping, and it's stupid. It doesn't matter. What matters is what being a fan means to you. Number 13, whitewash and filters are a thing. Stop pretending that your idols are the color of paper, because most of the time that's not true. It is a very strange Asian beauty standard in general, and I don't quite understand it. There is some history behind it, but I don't have time to go into that. Anyways, moving on. It doesn't matter which generation is better or which generation of music you listen to, because all generations have some awesome bops, and they're all great. So can we please stop the war between, oh, I'm a first gen fan, oh, I'm a third gen fan, oh, I'm a fourth gen fan? Thank you very much. Now, I don't know if this person is a Koreaboo or not, but this brings me to point 15. Don't fetishize Asian people. It's disgusting, it's rude, it's awful, it's just, don't do it, okay? Number 16. Value is subjective. What may be a stupid group or a stupid song or a stupid this or that to you in the K-pop community could be life-saving for another person, and vice versa. You never know what something means to another person, because value can mean anything to anyone. So it's best not to judge others. Last but not least, at number 17, which is probably one of the worst ones, is people posting on Twitter saying things like, maybe if so-and-so stand blank, then so-and-so wouldn't have died, or so-and-so wouldn't have offed themselves, or so-and-so would have been murdered, or things like that, which is honestly disgusting. And people who make things like that, regardless of whether you're trolling, you are a disgrace, not just to the K-pop community, but to humanity. Another note, I also had like 5 classes today and a call from several of my teachers, and I had to participate, and I'm in honors high school. I'm a senior. It's very stressful. I'm thriving. Woo. Alright, this brings us to the end of the video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And also, disclaimer, which I probably should have put in the start. These are just opinions. They are not unpopular opinions. They are not popular opinions. That is why I did not say, oh, unpopular K-pop opinions like every other YouTuber out there. No shade. As one of my statements say, everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Everyone can think what they want to think. So it's none of my business to tell you whether or not you should believe me. These are just some beliefs I hold. So yeah, like, subscribe, and comment below what you would like to see next.